界ようこそドレードも私の世界ようこそドレードも私の世界ようこそドレードも私の世界ようこそドレードもHowdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Wait a minute. Moyo! Break character. Hi, Moyo. Hi, Moyo. Hi, Moyo. Hi, Moyo. I told you I was streaming. Sorry, we were chit-chatting. We were chit-chatting, giggling in bed, guys. Okay. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, Moyo. Anyways. Howdy, y'all. G-Jet? Y'all G-Jet? Y'all G-Jet? Wait a minute, y'all. Is the music okay? Do you need a little louder? You need a little louder? Or is the volume just okay? You let me know, okay? It's fine. It's perfect. That's great, y'all. Perfect as it is. Uh, the volume's fine? Alrighty. I'm fixing to fix it though. But, if it's all good, then I reckon I don't have to fix anything. Happy Thanksgiving, Remilia!
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for always being there for us, and thank Doremu for being the best community online.
What a sweetheart, aren't you? Now hold on your horses. Got just a little problem with my little stream element. You see, I'm a country girl, and not very good with technology these days. Hold on a second. It's not showing me from Texas. Darn. I forgot to introduce myself. Howdy, everybody. I'm from sweet Georgia. My name's Remilia, or you can call me Southern Me. I know I come very rarely, cause normally it's Remilia Nephis that comes around, but I reckon I only come around maybe like twice a year. But I heard y'all seem to like me or something. I mean, you probably heard me, but we've howdied, but we ain't shook. Am I right? Now hold on your horses and give me a minute. Having a little problem with my Big Fuzzy Hat, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for always being there for us. And thank Doremu for being the best community online. Now, ain't that sugar sweet? Y'all? Such a kind message. Aren't y'all just so sweetheart? That is so sweet, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Well, I still get a little jittery from now and then. I mean, this ain't my first rodeo, but still, I'm a country gal. The field is where I belong, and to be frank, internet is a brand new place that don't make sense. The dog don't hunt, and it's been real confusing times, but I hope you can forgive me for anything I'm about to say. But I'm down in the South, over here. Over here we have nothing but hospitality. It ain't her first rodeo. She's been a clown for years. Well, bless your heart. Well, I don't think I'm a clown, but not my bar, not my cattle. Am I right? There's another saying down here, South's called skin your own buffalo. Oh, bless your heart. I mean, don't piss in my boots and tell me it's raining, am I right? Not your horse, not your rodeo. That's true. Them country girls are just a little different from city girls. We've got just a little bit of spice, Just a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of spice. Well, if you put me next to the city, oh boy, what am I ever gonna do? Everything's so different up there. The cities, the machines, the people. Oh, Arian, I would like to say thank you for joining a member, but I'm afraid if I say the R word, I might just get cancelled, so I better not say that. But bless your heart, my darling, bless your heart. That is surest name. Sure is a name. I'll holler at you later. Well, thank you for the super chat, darling Zero. Happy Thanksgiving, Wemibao. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're ready for Thanksgiving. It's the special time of the year after all. Hope you keep your saddle oiled and your guns greased. You know, just a little fun fact about history of Thanksgiving. I'm about to give you a lesson. Did you know that Thanksgiving is celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November? Now, can I take a chair, sit down, and let me tell you the history of Thanksgiving? So on the 4th Thursday of November, long time ago, on this day, the Pilgrims were English Christians who came to America to escape persecution in England because Lord Jesus, they do not like the Christians. If you believe in God, then I guess they'll chop off your head. Ain't that brutal? I swear. They were Jesus homies, bless their heart. And they had to escape, you see. So they came to the land of the freedom. Where else besides the land of the freedom? The United States of America. They came here to escape persecution, and they landed in America in December 1620. And that was a long time ago. But life was really hard. Life was tough for them. They didn't know how to survive the cold. They didn't know how to build houses. They didn't know how to cook. They didn't even know how to set a fire. They'd be wet, they'd be sad, they'd be picture hissified. But you know what? Come hell or high waters, they gotta survive. Because they ain't going back to the land of England. So because of that, they were native people of the area, and they were called the Wampanoag. Forgive me for my pronunciation, you see. Wampanoag were the native people of the area, and in 1621, the chief of the native people, they traded some animal fur to keep them warm. Another native taught them how to fish, taught them how to hunt, and taught them how to plant corn. So, to celebrate their successful first harvest, the Pilgrims held a feast with the native people, and they had a feast that lasted 3 whole days. I mean, 3 whole days of feast? That is insane. I mean, they probably having, well, you know, if you give me 3 days of feast, if I had a tail, it'd be wagging. 3? That's a lot. Sure is. 3 whole days of feasting. And the feast and the gathering was officially called the First Thanksgiving, fall of 1621. And soon later, after many, many years and many attempts, the president has decided to turn that day into a national holiday. And then, soon, it became a day of appreciation and thankful, because without the Wampanoag, the pilgrims could have never survived. Without them teaching them how to hunt, how to fish, and how to plant corn, they wouldn't have become who they are today. And because of that, on this special day, on every 4th Thursday of November, family would gather around just to cook and spend time together and appreciate each other. Friends and family and those of you who love, gather around eating turkeys, making pies, to celebrate this really special day. Well, that was the history of Thanksgiving. I hope you learned something along the way. You know what they say, knowledge is power. No, Mama ain't never raised a naive girl. I am built with knowledge to be able to survive on my own. Thank you very much, Whammy. Oh, how sweet of you, Sugar Pie. You're very welcome. Well, I hope you have a great time today. What's on the menu, everybody? Well, if you ask me, I'd say Thanksgiving. Of course, you cannot run out of sweet turkey. You gotta stuff that turkey sweet, chuck in some green beans, some rolls, some mashed potatoes, and macaronis, and you are set. Don't forget the stuffings for the turkey too, with a little bit of cranberry sauce. You know, my mom always tells me that the secret into making juiciest turkey is the cranberry sauce. You know, sometimes Mama taught me life lessons about cranberry sauce. You know, it might seem really minor from the outside, but such a minor ingredient can change the entire taste of a food. It just really taught us a lesson in life that little things do change. Little progress do change a man. But you know, I have a really sweet tooth, so for me, I feel like you can't have Thanksgiving without some banana pudding. You can never go wrong with banana pudding, am I right? Feeds multiple people, can be made quickly, tastes so good you can't beat that with a stick. But nothing tastes better than a warm banana pudding with some homemade ice cream. Well, if you don't have the time to make it, some good old Bluebell will do the trick. And of course, you gotta pair that with some sweet tea. You know, my mom always taught me the best way to make sweet tea is to put it under the sun. And somehow, the sun will magically make it taste better. I thought it was a scam at first. She'd been hanging out too much with those aunties at church. They'd be telling her a bunch of stuff recently. Good golly gosh. But if you ask me, I'd reckon that's a... But part of me don't really want to believe all that, but if I have to be honest, the sweet tea do taste darn good under the hot sun. I'm not sure what causes the sun. Maybe sunlight is the solution. You know, it's just like the crops down here. On a sunny day, they thrive. On a rainy day, they suffer. You know, it's been so darn hot recently down here in the south. The weather's so darn hot, I'm sweating like a whore in church. Skeeters everywhere. Do you have that problem? I hate skeeters, they're everywhere. And when it's hot, it's darn hot. And when it's raining, it's coming down like a cow peeing on a flat rock. The weather's been crazy these days. That was insane. Global warming seems to be doing us stuff like that. It's all because of them stupid city people. People with machines and a phone on them. Well, I do have a phone, but I'm not really good with technology, you see. So I just like to spend my days in the barn with the animals, you see. I have a affection with animals. I really like animals. I like them more than I like them people, you know. Mom always told me, with the way you are, you better be married to a horse than a human at this point. And I told Mama, you know what? That ain't such a bad idea. Oh Lord, the next thing you know, she dragged me to church and prayed to Jesus. She said, Lord Jesus, please give my daughter a man. Well, and I prayed to Lord Jesus that it's okay if I marry a horse too. Amen. Well, I don't know about that, you see. Mama keeps trying to tell me it's time to get married, it's time to have children, it's time to start a family. And I told her, why don't you share a pig? Don't squat on your spurs. And I keep telling her that it ain't her business. Oh, you don't know what that saying is. Why shear a pig? Why shear a pig means you can't shear a pig because there is no fur. Which means don't waste time and effort because if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Bless your heart. Oh, Night Protector of Chubas, thank you so much for the gifty. What a sweet darling you are. So true, bestie. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that phrase a lot nowadays. All these people on that app. What do you call that? TikTok. Well, my mama is obsessed with that app, that TikTok app. Should be on it every single day on her chair. I was about to tell her, Mama, you look like a pig. Were you on that chair every single day? Mama, you'll not be doing any exercising. You don't even go down to do the lawn. You don't even mend the crops. All you do is stay home. Stay home and look at your phone. Mama's gonna turn into a pig at that moment. From all these TikTokies. I have no idea what that is, and I have no interest in it. You know, the kids The kids at church seem to be really obsessed with that app. Lord, oh Lord, please bless their heart. I should mind my own biscuits and life would be gravy, but it's my mama. It's my mama, you know. I love my mama. She's a kind woman. But her eyesight are not getting any better. Well, the phone is not really helping, but well, you know what? It ain't broken, why fix it? I swear the devil himself is in them kids with them TikToks. I agree. Well, that's what Father has been talking about. I swear it's been talking about them devils inside these apps that make children so addicted to it. Everybody be on their phones these days. I remember my first trip to the city. It was crazy. Well, if a frog had side pockets, he'd carry a handgun. What in the tarnation? I was so shocked. Let me tell y'all about it. I love you. The city life just ain't my life. I love you. I had to run some errands, you see. Some of these folks down here, they want to send letters to their grandchildren, but on a summer day, the truck fell down, and they couldn't send them letters, but these old folks, they really want to send them letters to their daughters and grandkids, so I thought I'd do myself a favor and go to the city and give it to them. Well, we are a very small town over here in Georgia. Everybody knows everybody. Aunt Carolina, Auntie Michelle, and Aunt Veronica. They've been treating me really nice when I was a wee child. So I thought to myself that maybe I'll do them a service and take their little letters to the city. And let me tell you, the city and what I see from the TV shows. My mama used to love this TV show. It's called Sex in the City. I'm sure it's pretty popular with the housewives over here. That's all the talk about it. And I used to see the cities guys like New York and Manhattan and all these city lights with flashing lights. And I thought to myself, hey, how bad can it be? Well, shit. Let me tell you, there's cars everywhere. Everybody's busy. Everybody's somehow angry at each other. It's like they hate each other or something. I was so confused. I'm madder than a wet hen. I'll holler at you. Let me tell you that. And it's noisy, and not to say that it's smelly. Oh, it stinks, alright. And let me tell you, if a country girl tell you that you stink, then you really stink. Because the amount of time that I smell and touch cow dank. Oh boy. And I thought the city would smell like rainbows and sunshine. Oh boy, was I wrong. Them be smelling real bad, I tell you. Anyways. And after that, I kind of got lost because it's my first time doing the metro. It's my first rodeo, y'all. Didn't know where to go. Everything was so confusing. I was like a hen running around I had no idea what was going on, where to go. And, you know, managed to call them grandkids to come over to fetch me because I was really lost. And, turns out I'm at the New York Square, wherever that was. I have no idea. I just took a ticket from the bus all the way to New York. I have no idea what to do. I was in a big machine that flew me all the way to America. The other side of America. Rode that, what do you call that, an airplane. Oh, I remember Auntie Rebecca's daughter. She always wanted to be a pilot. But, well, everything changed when she left to the city, and now she's working as a... I have no idea why you pronounce that, but, she's working as some McDonald's? Is that what you kids say? McDonald's. She'd be working in McDonald's while she's doing her pilot studies. Well, I mean, it's good to have that hustling life. Well, I just never had the education. I don't really need education. I feel like knowledge is power. Well, if you ask me what's 10 plus 10, I probably won't be able to tell you. But if you ask me about crops, if you ask me about when is the good time to pick up corn, if you ask me what soil to use, if you ask me what is the due dates between cows and how to milk them cows, and let me tell you, if it's one thing done right, I am darn good at milking them titties. Cow titties, sheep titties. Every time I tell you I don't believe in machines. I think the machines are pretty inhumane. Have you seen those machines they use in the big city? Oh, darn poor cows. Even with all the music you play, them cows being milked by a machine. Nuh-uh. Of the cows over at my farm, they're hand milked every single day, and they're darn as happy. And I even give them name. My favorite cow is called Betty. Betty the cow, she's my favorite, because she always have gallons of milk every single day. And she's also really, really charming. She's a charming little darling. Always milk the natural way, partner. Ain't that right? Well, I grew up in the farm. When I was a tiny little baby coming out with my mama, the doctor said, "Oh, your daughter is meant to be in the fields," and here I am. Well, I've slept since then. So if you ask me anything about the farm, well, I can tell you everything. But if you ask me about studies or about them books, well, I visited Aunt Rebecca's daughter's apartment, and let me tell you, people live in those tiny boxes, and they cost $1,000 a month, more than $1,000 a month. That is absolute insane. What in tarnation? All these people spending grands living in a box, in a tiny box. Is that really the way to be living life when you can come down here? But well, you see, the kids don't really like the country life. Well, I talk like I'm really old, but actually, I'm actually the same age as their daughters, but, well, y'all see, I just grew up with the Southern hospitality, y'all. I grew up listening to all the stories from Aunt Veronica. Aunt Veronica was she was a very special girl. I learned all about girl stuff from her, you know. It was crazy. I learned everything about girlhood from Aunt Veronica. She's real pretty, y'all. She's in her 50s, but she's got more boyfriends than I can count my own fingers, and that's a lot. And she'd be telling me all stories all about her adventures in the city, about the man she fell in love, that had a family. I know, that's crazy. Wasn't expecting that. But it was really nice. I was down here in the south with my mama, and got Aunt Veronica and Aunt Rebecca and Aunt Michelle, and they be treating me like I'm their own daughter. And sometimes I reckon they be treating me better than their own kids. Well, guess I've been pretty good after all. I mean, well, all I do is wake up in the morning and wake up at a wee hours, I suppose. Wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Gotta tend all the animals. Gotta milk my cows. Gotta milk my goats. Gotta take a look at my chicken. I want to share you some good news today, you see. Well, my chicken just laid 2 whole eggs today. I mean, that's a shocker. They normally just laid 1 egg or sometimes 2 eggs, but today, all of them laid 2 eggs. Maybe they know today's Thanksgiving. Maybe they were thanking me for taking care of them. And they gave me 2 whole eggs, so we have a bunch of eggs right here. And I was thinking, what could I make with eggs? And I was thinking, maybe I should make some banana pudding. Well, you need some eggs to make some banana pudding. Now that's a Thanksgiving miracle, but I agree. Well, I do agree. I do. I reckon today's a great day. I have to thank the Lord for letting us have such a great day. You can also deep fry your chicken. Well, I guess, fried chicken is really good in the South. You know, you got fried chicken with some Crisco. That's the secret recipe Mama has always told me. Amen, everybody. Amen. Well, it checks out. And it's day for Thanksgiving. Well, my mama got us a whole giant turkey. It's actually Aunt Veronica's turkeys, you see. She's been raising them turkeys. She's been earning them big bucks because every time around Thanksgiving and around Christmas, everybody be getting turkeys from her. She be earning them big bucks from turkey. Well, I say she be earning a lot of money. And she told me she has been planning a trip down to Texas for a while now. What is that? What is that place? She be telling me she be wanting to go to Vegas. She wanting to go to Vegas, and I told her, sure, can I tag along? She wanted to do some good old gambling, but to be honest, I'm not really a gambling person. I keep losing. I can't even play blackjack. Sounds complicated. So, you know, but I wanted to go and check Vegas out. You know what they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I just wanted to go and check it out, you see. Yeah. Wanted to check out what happened. What kind of things you trying to do in Vegas? Well, nothing much. Probably just take a look at the cinema. Casino, the cinema, watch some movies maybe, do some shopping. Although I don't really have anything I like to shop, but well, I heard the buffet in in Vegas is top notch. Well, gotta have myself some all-you-can-eat lobsters, am I right? Seafood is something we don't have down here. Well, we do have some fishing, but well, you see, I don't really like fishing myself. I think it's a really pointless activity, but folks down here, they love fishing. Well, I'm happy they do bring me some fishes from time to time, but if you tell me fishing, I'll be like an atheist in church. Some of them crawfish. I love me some crawfish boil. Adding some secret recipe. Adding some orange juice. Orange juice is very important. Of course, they're down in Louisiana. We do get them from our neighbors from time to time. We have barbecue parties almost every once a week. And each time it's by different people. And surprisingly, this time it's by me this year. So Mama and I decided to have some menus for today's Thanksgiving. Well, I heard we're doing a potluck today. Well, down here in the South, we love hospitality. And we love doing potluck because everybody brings one dish that they like and they like to make. And it's always darn delicious, if I tell you. It's crazy. It's crazy how good they are. Aunt Rebecca's sweet tea's always been really good. Can't beat Mama to that, but her pecan pie, oh, lordy lord. Lord bless her soul. Her pecan pie has got to be one of the best pies I've ever eaten. That nuttiness, that sweetness. Oh, darn good, I do declare. Her pecan pie is the best in the whole wide world. And I heard that Aunt Veronica is bringing a whole turkey. I think she's doing turkey stuffings too. Well, really liked hers last year during Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it can't go wrong with some good old stuffed turkey. And apparently she likes to put a glaze of honey on top. Honey all the way from Aunt Rebecca's farm. Did I tell you Aunt Rebecca's a darn good honey? She got her own bees. You know, we always make fun of her because, you know, she's divorced. You see, her husband lives in the city. And her daughters too. And while she's down here in sweet old Georgia, it's just her and the bees. We'll always be telling her it's like you're married to the bees. And she told me, well, you know what, Remy? Talking to them bees is better than talking to my damn bastard husband. And I said, well, at least the bees won't talk back at you. She's definitely a bee's keeper if you ask me. Well, but her honey's so darn good, and I gotta tell ya, nothing beats honey straight from the bees. You tell me beeswax is just nature's chewing gum. Oh Lord, do I love some beeswax. Especially if you put it in the freezer and gets a little bit cold. It's like eating a popsicle. Nature's popsicle, if you ask me. I'm fixing to have one later. After this. Gonna have a little snack without Mama finding out because she absolutely hated when people eat before dinner. But you know what? Me and my cousin, we always be stealing a little bit of foods here and there before dinner time. We always get reprimanded after that, but they always let us go, you see. And Mama's gonna fry up some green beans. Well, we just harvested some green beans. You see, it's starting to get real cold over here. So we've been harvesting all of our crops to prepare for the winter. And darn, I gotta say, the winter do a lot of things to the I almost say corpse down there. Well, I'm a farmer, not a grave keeper. I'll tell you. I've got some green beans. Mama likes frying them green beans with just a little bit of oil and a lot of garlic. And I gotta say, our garlic harvest this year has been really, really well. We harvest them garlic early on and put them outside to dry, and they can last you for a year. Real saving trick, I tell you. Well, now slow down there, partner. You making me hungry. Well, ain't it time for you to go get some dinner? Oh, hold on a second. I mean lunch. It's time for you to get some lunch, you see. I love myself some lunch. Butter with a side of green beans. Ain't that a delicious meal? Nothing like good old butter. Butter can make anything good. You got a lot of problems, just slap some butter on it. You're depressed, just slap some butter on it. You have no money, just slap some butter on it. Do you like cream corn? Well, I reckon cream corn is one of my favorite side dishes in the whole wide world. Nothing beats a cup of cream corn with a little bit of butter, a little bit of that condensed milk, and a little bit of sugar.
Hey, do you know you're stupid?
Need to see her. Thank you, darling. Thank you so very much for that gift membership. How sweet of you, darling. Thanks so much, my pumpkin pie. How generous of you. I hope you have a very, very nice day. Well, I hope that when you wash your car, it's gonna be a bright, sunny day. And I hope that if you run over a red light, you won't get charged. Well, I tell you, there's certainly many times when I cross over the red light. Well, like my mama said, if it ain't red, you gotta go faster. That's how my mama tell me. Green means go, orange means going faster, and red means you should be going at full speed. Well, you know what them say. The redder it is, the faster it goes. The redder the truck, the faster it goes. Oh dear. Faster than a hot natural butter. Exactly. Red always means really fast. I agree. Red always means faster. Well, you see, red color is also really striking. If it was a snake, it'd bit ya. Are you free for a drink, girlie? Oh, I'm always free for a drink. Well, you see, there's a tavern over a few kilometers away, and that's where we folks like to go for a drink. If you ask me, I just like good old beer. I reckon my favorite's good old Corona. A good old iced Corona on a day after work is the best thing you ever have. Cheers. Well, cheers, partner. I'll be fixing to get it. I'd love to go for a little drink afterwards. Sometimes I like to drink some Coke too, you know, them Fanta, them orange Fanta. Great Coke. I'll be fixing to go to the store later to grab me some Corona, cause I just ran out. Gotta buy some drinks. Gotta buy some Coke for the families too. Not really into beer? That's perfectly fine. You like some Coke? I'll have some Coke too. Good old Dr. Pepper. Nothing like a good old Dr. Pepper that hits you when it's ice cold. You know, my mama always taught me how to make your drinks really cold when it just comes out in the basement. Cause you know, in the summer, the refrigerator ain't working its best. It's working like a car on its last drive, making that squeaky noise and working overtime. And my mama told me all you need is some ice and some salt. You put it in a big plastic bag or a huge container, put in your drinks and give it a good old shake. But make sure to not immediately open it, or else you're gonna have an explosion right in your face. If you don't want that explosion right in your face, then you gotta put it a little bit, wait for it to calm down. Like I was saying, it's a bit too aggressive. Like a Red Bull on heat, you know? Like a cat on heat, you know what I'm saying? Just let it cool down a little bit. Then you open it and let me tell you, a little bit of salt, a little bit of ice. That thing just tastes like it came from Antarctica, I tell you. It's as cold as you want it to be. It makes for a great prank. I made that prank 2 years ago with Aunt Veronica. Well, she wasn't very too pleasant, you see. She just bought a brand new t-shirt, and I think that t-shirt costed a few chickens. I have no idea, but it's some t-shirt with some branded things. Well, Aunt Veronica has always liked branded things, you know. She'd be wearing like them hookers in church or something. Them expensive shoes and them expensive clothes. She'd be dressing like a Manhattan, if I tell you. Like all those movies that we watch over here. What you call that TV series that housewives like to watch? The Housewives of Beverly Hills City. She'd be dressing just like them. Well, I tell you, she has a lot of money. She ain't even worrying about retirement. So yeah, you know, I think we're all set for Thanksgiving. How y'all be doing this Thanksgiving? Are y'all cooking? Are y'all spending time with your family? Or are some of y'all not spending Thanksgiving with your family? What do you guys have in store? Anything in the arsenal? You'll be cooking in a bit. What are you gonna cook? Getting in the prep right now. You are my family. Ain't that sugar sweet? Well, I am your family, you see. We may, you know what they say. We may not be born in the same family. We may not be born under the same star. But as long as we're a family, nothing can keep us apart, am I right? In Jesus' name, amen. Got off from work. Lucky me. Mom and sister are nearly done crafting the feast. They'd be awesome like that. Well, that's amazing. That's really good. But remember to help your mama and help your sister with some work in the kitchen. I tell you, women, they always do not give enough credit over us girls down here in the South. They be thinking all we do is cook and take care of children. Well, we have to tend the barns, we have to tend the farms, we also have to cook for the huge family. And down here in the South, every family's huge. We're like a whole football field if you ask me. Give me a number. Thank you so much for the gift,
大
Steve.
好きなんだよ
Thank you so much for the gift membership. How sweet of you. I hope you'll have days of rainbows and sunshines from now on.
あくちん
That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Well, I gotta say, you guys do give me the sweet, sweet, sweet southern hospitality, aren't ya? You always help with the dishes and putting leftovers in plastic wrap. Well, ain't that sweet, I tell you sometimes. The men don't even cook in this household, all they do is eat. All they do is eat and they go out and tend the barn. Well, that's darn good. Happy Thanksgiving, honey. Happy Thanksgiving. Made omelets for everybody. Well, ain't that sweet? You don't celebrate. I guess you're European. I guess it's only a public holiday down here in America. But you know what I say? I say it's a pretty darn nice that you know, even though we're all not from the same country, but we all together and we all celebrate this special day of Thanksgiving. I don't think Thanksgiving is just limited to America. I think Thanksgiving is the day you thank everybody, and I think Thanksgiving is the day you celebrate. And I wanted to tell you that Remilia has a little bit of a present for you, but I'll give it to y'all in just a little bit. I still want to talk to y'all for a while, but she do have a present for y'all, and I gotta say that girl is a sweetheart. She is a sweet, sweetheart. Just a little bit innocent and... Well, don't tell her I said that. Well, just a little cuckoo clock if you tell me. She sure is a sweetheart, isn't she? Do you have a song in you this holiday? Well, singing is not really my forte, you see. But I do like sitting at the campfire. You know, down here we like to sit by the campfire in the winter when the weather gets a little bit chilly, and we like to do some marshmallows. We like to sing some songs. But I've never been a great singer, so I always don't sing. I just like to sit down here and listen to everybody perform. That's my favorite activity. Just make things really good, you see. You know, every time people ask me, they ask me, Remy, why don't you go into the big city? The future there is bright. Why don't you go there and why don't you go out there? Maybe get yourself a degree and work and maybe become a successful businesswoman. And I look at them and I go, me?
ありがとうだにゃ
A businesswoman? You ought to be kidding me. Well, I don't think I'm fit to be a businesswoman. Well, I gotta say, I think personally my brain is slower than molasses in January. And I told her, me studying? Well, does a dog have 4 legs and bark on Sunday? No, exactly. Me studying? That's impossible. So back the truck up. I ain't studying. And I told her, there's nothing wrong down here in the South. Nothing wrong being down here. The grass is green every single day. I just wake up, milk them cows, milk them goats, talk to my chicken, collect some eggs, go to the fields, cut some grasses, collect some flowers. and I'll be going to Aunt Veronica and Aunt Rebecca, and I gotta tell them, well, the city is a bunch of old people. If I ain't here, they'd be depressed and sad. You gotta have a youth down here to cheer everybody up. We do have some church activities. Well, I am in the church choir recently. Well, you see, recently Aunt Veronica has been pushing me to sing in the choir, but I gotta say, I am as shy as a virgin. I don't know how to sing. I think I sound like a broken record, but they say you gotta give it a try, Remy. And I thought to myself, you know what? Might as well try, right? Even if a dog can't fly, at least I try. But it's really nice down here. The church has been really friendly. The sisters has been really friendly, and we had activity every single week. We have some parties, and it's a small community, and everybody knows everybody. And I'm also a little bit of a plumber, you see. Well, I'm like what you call that? I'm like a jack in the box at this point. Well, you see, all these people down here, they're a little bit old, so when their legs hurt, I gotta go and take care of them. If they need hospital, I gotta be the one to drive them all the way to the city just for some medical help. And sometimes they call me and they say I'm stuck in the toilet and I can't get out because all these ladies are really old, and I'll be running over. Well, if I go to the city, who's gonna be down there to take care of them? You see? And I thought to myself, hey, life down here isn't all that bad. You want me to live in the city? That's a lot of people, a lot of stress, I remember. All you do is work 9 to 5. What a way to be living, just like dog parking. I don't think the city life is good for me. I think it's really nice down here, really peaceful. I just tend the barns every day, sing some songs, write some letters, watch some movies. There's no pollution down here. It's a good old South. And I'm sure as hell being in the city gives you some good pay. But like I said, money can't buy you happiness. Or even if you can, it's just artificial happiness. Being down here in the city life, just me and the barn, and really peaceful days. When days just sit down with a bottle of beer as you watch the sunset, and you thought to yourself, oh, Remy, you gotta give yourself a pat in the back. What a good day at the farm today. You worked real hard, and now you treat yourself with a beautiful sunset and a bottle of ice cold beer and some snacks. And I say, that to me, that is the best life, if I could say. And also, over down here in Georgia, you can see all the stars in the sky. The sky is as clear as it is. Well, look too hard and you might even see the Milky Way. So, it's really good down here. Really nice down here. Eggman, yeehaw! Wilmy, can you pass me the stuffings? Well, I sure can pass you the stuffings. Just remember to not stuff your turkey too hard or it might just explode. Well, we had that one year. We stuffed the turkey too much, the stuffing expanded and the turkey just exploded. Well, I gotta say, we'd be eating a deconstructed turkey that year. And that funny, I still have them pictures on the wall. Was True. Turkey exploded. It was a really fun experience. Don did canned turkey salad. Well, gotta do what he gotta do. But it was good. Well, I hope that Thanksgiving has been good for you today. I hope you tell your mama how much you love her. And I hope you hug your grandma. So if you can do me a favor, I would like you to hug your grandma or your grandpa. Tell them I love you and I thank you for everything you've done. You know, even if you can, I understand not many people like to express their love. Maybe help them up, serve them a plate of food, and be like, here, mama, here, grandma, here's some food. Your grandma's really far, then you can give her a call, you know? Say, Grandma, I just wanted you to know that I miss you and I love you. And let me tell you, old folks, they always say they don't miss you, they don't miss you. But actually, they really do. You know, every time I hear stories about Aunt Rebecca, all she tells me is that, Remy, I miss my daughter and my grandchildren a lot, but they never come and visit me. Well, I say, once you go into the city, it's like you forgot where you belong. You were born as a country gal, but you were forced to live in the city. And let me tell you, all these grandma, they all miss their children. I mean, who does not miss their own offspring, if you ask me? I would miss them a lot. So you better go around and tell them you love them and you care them before everything goes too late. And they'll be as happy as a red peach, I tell you. They'll be really happy, but they won't tell you. But their faces be full of smiles. So do me a favor and go up to your mama, your papa, your sister, and your brother, or anybody you want. Give them a hug and tell them I appreciate you and I love you in this Thanksgiving. I know it's a little bit awkward at first, but trust me, they'll be really happy. If they have a tail, it'll be wagging, let me tell you. You gotta spread them love. Just like what Lord Jesus said to us, we gotta spread them love. So that's what the holidays are for us to get around together. Well, even if some of y'all don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or some of y'all who aren't with your family, it's okay. You know, Thanksgiving isn't really, it's part of eating, you see. But I think that the true meaning of Thanksgiving is you showing how much you appreciate your family members. So give them a call, tell them, Mama, I miss you, and happy Thanksgiving. And you know what? If you don't have anybody to tell to, well, I am here after all. Aren't we a family? We are a family. And I am very thankful for all of y'all. Y'all's presence makes me so happy. You're like stars in the dark, dark sky, I reckon. The biggest star I've ever seen. So I'm very thankful for you. Every day I wake up and I thank the Lord that you are here. When I was in a really, really dark place, I prayed every single day to the Lord. I said, Lord, please tell me what I should do in my life. I was really lost. And the Lord told me to be patient, and be patient I did. And guess what? I have you guys now. Being patient was the right thing to do because the Lord has blessed me with all of you. And I thank the Lord every day. I wake up and I thank the Lord and I pray. And I tell the Lord, Lord, thank you so much for giving me such pleasant people. So I thank you. A happy Thanksgiving. Well, I don't want to keep you all for too long, you see. It's time for y'all to be celebrating. But, well, before I go for a little bit, I just wanted to tell you that Remilia has given you a little gift. She made you a little bit of an art. Well, I'm telling you, that girl is a sweetheart, I tell you. She made this art for y'all. She really wanted to do the turkey art this year, so she drew an art with everybody in it. She spent a long time doing it, and she also have a letter, but she told me that the letters are only for members instead. Well, aren't you lucky, members? Well, if you aren't members, then you should hurry up and member that. She has a handwritten letter for y'all. Ain't that sweet? Nothing like a good old handwritten letters. And I know y'all love her handwritten letters. So she's gonna send that later for y'all. And if y'all can see in the photos, these little marshmallows, they're apparently y'all. And there's her. And y'all are doing little turkeys on the wall. John Smith, thank you so much for the gift, you sweet darling. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this Thanksgiving. I hope that I was only here for a short while. You see, I don't want to keep y'all too long, cause I know y'all gonna prepare for the big dinner. I know y'all gonna have a great time today, but I just wanted to stop by and celebrate and say hi, cause today is a special day. And I just really wanted to come over and talk to y'all for a little bit and chit chat with you for a little bit. And maybe celebrate with a little bit of Doremus who are not celebrating Thanksgiving today. Well, ain't that really sweet, but I'll holler at y'all later. Well, you do make me really, really happy. So I have to say, thank you so darn much for coming. I love y'all. Thank you for making the effort to. You can because you could. You shouldn't have, but you did. And that's so sweet of you, my sweet pie. And I gotta say, I'm really appreciative of all of you all here and the support that you have given me. Well, they say that you can't choose the family you're born with, but you sure can choose the family you're gonna be with. Well, I guess you'll be stuck with me forever, and I gotta tell you, I'm louder than a cat in heat. And I gotta tell you, when I'm mad, I'll be pissing like a whore in church. I gotta tell you, I have a bad tongue and a bad language. We be howdy, but we be shookin'. And I'll be pitching a hissy fit, but you know what? Nothing like a little bit of sugar and salt and spice at the side, I gotta tell you. Everything's gonna work. Well, I love you, my sweetie pie. And happy Thanksgiving. Thank y'all for spending it with me. And I'll see y'all maybe next year. Howdy. I'll holler y'all later. Bless your heart. Bye.